Hello everybody, what's up, man? So, I got the, if you see on the other video, a little trial and error, I got the bootloader loaded up. The problem I was having with it is the Arduino program that I was using. They said that you're supposed to get a box in the bottom that says bootloading complete, in the black box. I never got that. So I just watched the Uno itself, and it did the little flash thing, and I figured, hey, that's probably good. And I was right; it worked. When I went to upload the Merlin 115 for the EZABL onto the motherboard for the control box. Sorry, guys, I'm a little flustered right now. But once I got it loaded up, it took the program, no problem. I turned the screen on, everything works fine. I put it all back together. I'm getting ready. I'm putting the sensor on the extruder and all this, and I'm like, oh, great. I turned it on because I wanted to lower the Z-axis down to the plate so I can put the 2 millimeters between the sensor and the nozzle, blah, blah, blah. I'll explain that in a minute. But when I turned it on, nothing happened. No screen came on or nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I remembered I didn't move the fucking USB jumper back over to power. So it only powers through USB right now. So I got to take the whole fucking thing apart again. And then put it back, put the little jumper over, and then put the whole thing back together. Oh, trust me, not happy. So before I do all of that crap, I am going to smoke a fucking joint. Because it's been a while. Been a minute. Get this down here a little bit more so you guys ain't like looking at my forehead there. There we go. So, besides that, everything else seems to be going quite, oh, that's so good. Quite good on its way. Everything seems to work out. The bracket fit on there nicely. I cleaned when I took the extruder part apart, I cleaned the fan, I cleaned all of that. And so everything else seems pretty easy. The Easy Connect is definitely worth the $10 extra because all you got to do is just plug in according to instructions, the endstop Z-axis cable, which is that 3-prong cable, which again, here, let me show you real quick, see if you guys can see it, which is that one right, can you see it? It's that one right there. The only problem is that fucking thing is like in a cubby hole. My finger barely gets in there. Let me see, go straight up here. I can barely get my finger in there, so I don't know how I'm going to pop that out without having to take the whole freaking thing off. Which I had to do that the first time anyways. So, we'll see what happens with that. But like I said, in the meantime, we're going to smoke a joint. I'm about at my wit's end with it, man. Yesterday, like during the middle of doing the whole thing, I was supposed to be getting some help, but understandably, Clyde had some issues with his ride to the airport this morning. And he couldn't help me at all. And then the new guy, which is my son, 16-year-old son, he was going to help in the background with doing the switching the cameras and holding the camera and stuff like that. You know, it's his first day, so you couldn't expect him to be on ball with that. So the kind of irritating, I'd say is the word. Yesterday, I've been wanting to do this all week long. Finally got it in. And like I said, it's understandable. Clyde's ride fucking pulled out like the last fucking minute. We're going to blast that guy when Clyde gets back in town. But, I mean, that's how it is. Clyde's in West Virginia visiting the family right now. And we will be doing a live video with Clyde tomorrow morning. Maybe today. I don't know. He might see this and give me a holler. We'll put him on a live video there. I am only on the Creatality page and the Talking High YouTube page. And again, like a broken record, I'm going to say it. Need 100 subscribers on the YouTube page before we can do the guess what it is giveaway for the drone. I should go get that. Tell you what, after we get this thing working, I'll go get the drone and show it to you guys. But it's pretty nice. All right, that's some man. That's just on the money. So me and Talia went out and ate sushi last night at Jun Sushi off of Centennial. I'm guessing that's the name of it. Awesome place though. Had a Mai Tai that was delicious. I mean, it was like really, it was the best Mai Tai I've ever had. And then just pretty much everything there was just on the money. Me and her went there, had a couple of drinks each, ate whatever the hell we wanted to eat. We didn't hold no bars and ordered whatever we wanted. And still brought home a big plate of food for my son to eat. And it was about 130 bucks. So, you know. But it's fresh made sushi right there in front of you. I like the place. It was good. I would definitely go back. Ah! Spillage. Spillage. I got it. So we're going to, as we're smoking this joint, we're going to take the control box apart. And I'll set it up so you guys can see how you do that. I mean, some of you newbies out there, you probably, this is the first time I've taken one apart. So if I would have been able to watch a video, watch somebody else do it before I did it, I think that would have been a good idea. So I'm going to do that for you guys. Take it apart from right from the beginning, show you how I did it. And then I might even run through the steps of the bootloader part while I got it apart, just show you guys what I did. It's pretty simple if you're a tech savvy guy, put it that way. If you're not a tech savvy guy, I can see most of this unhinging people. They'd be like, "Oh my God, what is all this wires?" And yeah, they might not be as inclined to bust into something the way somebody who's had a little experience with it would. Oh, that's a good joint. I need my poker. Now, here's a weird thing about the CR10 that I don't like. I have literally bought every Allen wrench screwdriver set that you can buy. I got this one and two other ones. None of them fit anything on the fucking CR10. I'm not joking. None of them. I had to dig up the ones that came with the CR10. I don't throw nothing away, so I just went and dug in the box that it came with. I got over there. And I found the ones that came with it. And those fit fine, of course. But none of the tool set that I have fit. So it's kind of irritating. Well, that is I smoked this whole joint. I think I'm not going to be able to finish the project today. This thing's so fucking ugly. I didn't mean to roll on that big, man. Whew. I want some coffee. Let me tune in and see if anybody's online here. Oh, I can answer your questions, y'all guys want here. First thing I gotta do is mute this turkey. All right, there we go. Any of y'all see that glitching shit? Complex items that are not flat. Don't have time to answer that right now. Sorry. So the page is taken right off. I mean, I just want to thank everybody for joining. You guys are really helping us out with the page here, and we sure do appreciate it. That's why we're doing the giveaways, or coming up with the giveaways, put it that way. We got 2 people. Nathan! Yeah, it is glitchy. I think it's my camera. Let me go to the second one. So this is my cheap-ass camera. But the other one's glitchy, and I don't know why. Don't have it plugged into a... or I've got a shocker problem. If I unplug this, it never comes back. Let me do this. Hold on a second. Alright. So I'm wondering if it's this this box thing here like that. I wonder if that's what's doing it. So let's see what happens with that. You guys see any glitchy? Nah, it had to be that hub box. That's USB hub. That probably had to be it. Hey, what's up, Marcel? Oh, it's fucking glitching again. I think it's that camera's a piece of shit. I think that camera's taking a bite. So we'll stick with this camera for now. Sorry about the glitching. I don't know what that is. It has to be the camera. Guess who? What's up, Clyde? Doing my thing. I got the firmware. I got the bootloader loaded up. I got the Merlin firmware loaded up. Now I'm just doing an install. Yeah, it worked. How's West Virginia? Oh, you still in Ohio? You haven't got home yet? You spending the night there or something, right? What's that? Mm-hmm. Oh, damn. So how's it going? You at your uncle's? Cool. Oh, he's ready for that tomorrow? So we're going to print a cosplay mask for Clyde's uncle. And we're probably going to start the designing of that tomorrow. I'm on live, just to let you know. Cool. I'm all game. Yeah. Yeah. I should have this done today. The EZABL should be done today. And then, like I said, it's just programs for that 360. We have everything else we need for it. We just need to put the program in and do the scan. Yeah, I'll give you a holler probably about 7:15 or so, something like that my time. I'll probably give you a holler about 7:15 or so my time in the morning. Yeah, that C99, that fucking expensive webcam that we bought, it's got this glitchy something going on with it, man. Yeah. I wonder if that's because. Go. Oh yeah, baby. All right, brother. I'll see you in the morning. Later, bro. By God said yo to everybody. How you doing? All that good stuff. Yeah, no, it's the other. I got two cameras right now. This is my old ass camera. It works fine. I think that one's up there glitchy for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's the cable I'm plugging it into. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to. I wonder if I switch that, if that would work. All right, so I'm gonna try that. We're gonna go black for a minute, but I'm gonna talk so you guys can still deal with it. But I'm gonna see if I can switch the cables and see if that changes. Because this is on a tethered cable too, a USB extension too. See? So I'm gonna see if I can switch those out and see what the hell happens. So back to the glitchy camera for a second. Wait a minute, let me remove this one. All right, back to the glitchy camera. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see. Never mind. Never mind. Is it glitching? I wonder if it only glitches because I have the other camera on there. Oh, hell, I think so. Because I don't see no glitch right now. Yeah, I bet it's only doing it because I add this other camera. Which, that's bullshit. This program says it's supposed to handle that. Yeah, watch the other camera glitch now. Is it glitching? I don't see no glitching. Not yet. I don't know what the hell causes that glitch, but it ain't doing it now. Where the fuck did my joint go? Oh, sorry. So what we're going to do now is we're going to set the camera, that camera, we're going to set it up over where I'm going to be working so you guys can get a good view. It's going to take a second. But I'll show you what I do with the control box. I don't disconnect everything. I'll leave it connected. I just take the power off. That's it. Wow. Excuse me. Oh, that was murder. Alright, put this up here. There you guys are yonder here. Are you fucking kidding? Oh man, that's irritating. I'm working on it. It's glitching again? I don't know. Fuck the glitching. So just clear my workspace right quick. Gotta get the goodies out the way. Alright. So let me switch y'all over to the second camera. I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright. So what I'm doing is take the cables that can come off, obviously. Unplug her. There we go. So no power. Take this off. Alright, now I just take the box and I just put it on the sides over here. Oh yeah, I did unhook these because they're in the back. Which is simple. You just pull it out. They pop right out. So I did unhook that cable. Forgot about that, everybody. Which is the Y, the table. I unhooked it and the end stop. So now I got a lot of cable here, so I can move the box where I need it to be. Good to go. Then why they decided to do this, I don't know. But there are two different size Allen wrenches for the box, to take the box apart. And they came with the CR, or at least they came with my CR10. So the big one obviously is for the big nuts on the side that hold the power supply to the box. So here we go. Let me get the overhead. Get y'all up here a little bit. You're too close. There we go. Real simple. They're not very tight. Ah, wrong one. Ah, ha, ha. Funny. It's this one. And always use the bowl. Put your nuts in. Oh, wait, you don't. Yeah, put your bowl in the nuts. The nuts in the bowl. No pun intended. Okay, a little sag and weight. Alright. We'll flip her over like this. And get the cranking on the other ones. You notice they're a little bit smaller than one another. Why they wouldn't just use all the same size, I don't get it. Especially being somebody in the machine industry who understands tap and die. Doesn't really make a lot of sense to have two different size screws. It really kind of baffles me, really. The tensile strength for both of these are so off the fucking chain of anything this would ever apply to it. even heat wise. So I just don't understand the two different sizes. Unless they just had a bunch of extra ones laying around, they're trying to use them up. So here's the lid. Just comes right off, pretty simple. Alright. Then again, nice and easy. Lay it on its side. And let me switch to the other camera to show you what I'm looking at here. Alright. So that's the power supply right there. And generally I had to bend this clip. You see this clip right here? I had to bend it just a hair to the outside. And then the power comes out and it kind of scrapes along the top here, but she'll come right out, no problem. And then all I did is turn it to the side right there. Be careful of all your cables here. See all them? They're all attached. Be super careful of that. Let me get you a good shot in there. Just trying to give you guys a good shot of the inside. Alright. There we go. So now I'm going to flip it up on its side here and then take the power supply and I laid it on the table. See that? I used the table as a brace. Now that just kind of happened that way. I didn't design it. So if you want to get like a box or something, or even like a filament wheel, 2 filament wheels stacked on top of one another would probably work really good. But that way you got a clear shot to your box. And what I'm trying to get to here, I'll point it out, is this USB jumper right here. You see that? Now I have to move that jumper back over so it powers through a cable instead of USB cable only. Power cable instead of USB cable only. This, I doubt you guys will be able to see anything because my hands are the size of mittens here. It's just a little thing. And you just scoot it over. There's three pegs there. And all you do is scoot it over from one side to the other. I'm totally guessing because I can't see shit. Ah, good guess. So, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me switch cameras again. I don't know if you guys, it's kind of blurry. I don't know if you guys can see that. See if it zooms in at all. It's right next to that blue heat sink. Alright. So we're cruising right along, man. Now once that's done, it's just in reverse. Everything that we just did in reverse. So take the box, turn everything to its side, and just put everything back where she went. Line everything up, get your screws out. Let me do the overhead. I think you guys get a better shot. So this part is kind of a bitch, to be honest with you. You see where I'm poking here? That's the wires. The power box started sitting on top of the wires when I stuck it back in. So we do that, and let me get something to prop it up. And I got this little clip thing I got from Home Depot. I'm just going to use it to prop up just a little bit. Not the easiest thing. Ah! Not the easiest thing, people. But I'm working on it. There we go. So I'm thinking like maybe some cardboard or something thin, 3-4 millimeters max. The good news is once you get them started, it's a little easier. Ah! Hold on, go fix the camera. There we go. Oh, come on. Like I said, it takes a little torquing to do it, but you can get her in there. And once you get like bottom top done, the other two kind of just drop right in.
Go to the store.
What are you doing? Store for?
For me, for dinner.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I knew you were going for something. I just can't remember.
See, he's going with me.
Oh, okay. All right. No. See you in a bit. Oh, come on, get in there. All right. Once that's done, just flip her over on her back. I would advise cleaning everything when you got this off. I cleaned all my stuff up when I took it off with some rubbing alcohol just to get it all nice and clean. Then you got to break down to the little bitty one here. Yeah, it's this one. There's one of them. Or Ah, damn, I was going to show y'all how to do the flash, but oh well. There's like 1,000 videos for that. Just follow them. That's all I did. So there you go. Box done. Now we got to figure out how to get the stop off the easy, because I got big stupid hands and not going to be an easy task. But we are going to video it for you guys so you can laugh at me. Alright. Let's see how this works out. Oh, that was easier than I thought it'd be. Woo! Alright, move this back over yonder. We can plug the Z stepper motor in. We can also plug in the Y stepper motor and stop. Maybe. Oh, come on, damn it. Everything's plugged in where it's supposed to be plugged in, except for one thing. Alright. I'll leave the power off on the board real quick. So, according to instructions, which it says plug into the Z-Zim thing or whatever, but there is nothing on here that says Z-Zim any fucking thing. So, I'm going to show you what we got to do though. See that little receiver right there, 3-prong? That's where the Z goes, the Z stop goes. Bring it over here. Let's see. Let's do this. So basically, that's where this is supposed to go. But we got to do some cable maintenance first. So let me get some zip ties. And I do have blue ones. Don't you have black ones? black zip ties. That would look good. But I think the blue is going to work. And there is a lid that goes on this. It's just in the bowl there. I got my trusty bracket cable holder thing I designed. Oh, come on. I'm pretty happy with that. It looks nice. So, according to instructions, we plug the Z in, plug everything in. That's pretty much it. Now we got to read up on firmware, which let's do a little bit of that before we go plugging shit in. It says depending on your printer, depends on the firmware to get everything leveled. So let's check that out. That's funny. All right. All right, so we're looking up the filament guide is what he says here. Connect Z endstop to the EZABL module. Did that. If you're using the direct wire version, blah, blah, blah. If you have the Easy Connect version, then unplug the 3-pin connector from your Z endstop. Did that. And plug it into the EZABL port labeled ZMIN. I'm sorry, I don't see nothing labeled ZMIN. So it has to be that 3-prong connector you seen in that box I showed to you. Test the sensor for detection. Power on your printer and verify that the sensor is working by touching the sensor with your finger. The LED light on the sensor and the module should light up. That's confusing. Oh, the module, that's that. Is there a light on this motherfucker? Oh, yeah, you know what? There is. Okay, that answered that question. The Z-min thing, the ZMIN, that's killing me because I don't see anything labeled ZMIN. I'll look again, though, just in case. If I do see it, I'll point it out to you guys. Firmware setup. This is the part that we're at right now. At this point, you need to enable auto bed leveling in your printer's firmware. This varies on the model printer you have, so if you need support, please see the firmware section of the notes section at the end of this document. I recommend using the Billionaire bed leveling in Marlin with a 4-point grid. I probe in on the bed about 45 millimeters on all sides of my larger printer beds and about 15 to 20 millimeters on my smaller printer beds. There is more info on this starting at page 11. It's got a little grid to show you. All right, sensor endstop test. The next step you want to do is to check the endstop is properly being recognized by your board. Do not home, excuse me. That was a big hit. Big yellow letters, capital, says do not home your Z until you verify that the firmware is seeing the sensor correctly. You can damage your hot end and or printer. Excuse me. Alright, start by moving the Z up until the light on the sensor and the EZABL module turn off. I'm assuming the module's that has to be it. It's just odd it keeps calling it a module. I mean, it's what it is, but just, I don't know, throws me off. Start by moving the Z up until the light on the sensor, blah, 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 turn off. Next, connect to your printer over your preferred slicer and issue and next connect to your printer over your preferred slicer and issue an M119 and see if the Z MIN is showing. Triggered or opened. What the fuck is an M119? An issue in M119. I have to look that up. Alright, hold on. This heater is fucking killing me back here. I don't know what the fuck that is. Alright. So, and see if the Z-MIN is showing. Triggered or open. If it shows open, place your finger or an object under the sensor so that the light comes on, and then issue M119 again. If it shows triggered, then proceed to setting up sensor sensitivity. If it does not, then go to troubleshooting, endstop detection at the end of this guide. So does anybody on here know what a M119 is? To issue an M119 in your slicer? Anybody know what that is? I'm just sending out multiple kits and getting feedback from customers that has issues. There are many that had Z axes. Z axis lead screws. What? No, my screw's pretty good. I guess I could put a little grease on it though. I got some gear all around here somewhere. I'll grease it up before we get cranking again. If you're getting inconsistent or odd behavior with the ABL, then the likely culprit is a Z-axis that is binding up in certain spots. Yeah, I don't have that, I don't think. Yeah, I think my prints are fine, actually. Setting the sensor sensitivity. All right, well, the first thing we actually got to do is we got to put the sensor 2 meters above the nozzle. So I figured the way to do that is I'm going to put the nozzle on the deck and then go from there. So let's power her up. So I've got to plug everything in first. You know what I bet I gotta do? Is plug that Z in so I can make this level first. Damn it, man. Alright. Easier going in and coming out, probably. Alright, she's in there. Power. Need the power. Alright, so everybody can get the same thrill I get of seeing the logo on there. Here we go. Uh-oh. Looky there, people. I have question marks on that. I don't like that. Well, it makes a different sound too. It's like a muffled. Yeah, it's a different, what am I doing? Oh yeah. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, that sucks ass. I wanted it to go down, but it won't. And I don't want to home it. I guess I could hit that to home it. It's above the nozzle right now. It's a good ways above it right now. So I'm gonna home it. Oh shit, sorry. I had you guys looking at the board. Oh, that's gonna be close. Oh no, that's perfect actually. Alright. So now what I'll do is I'll move the axis now. So all I'm doing is moving that to the center so I can adjust the sensor, make sure it's 2 millimeters above the nozzle. Now, the nozzle's not touching, but I'm going to make it touch, I think. Or going to try at least. And that's going to go up instead of down, I bet. Alright. So I guess we're stuck with that scenario. They said it didn't have to be precise, it just had to be close. I don't like that. I like precise. So we're going to, what do we got? That's at least, let me see, where's the paper? What you got on that? Get everywhere. Yeah, so that slides underneath there, no problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the bed until it touches. That's the smartest thing to do. Until it touches the nozzle. Okay. Well, that's sitting on the deck. So that means, oh, okay. All right, that's better. So 2 millimeters, huh? So that'll be a piece of paper folded up 3 times, or where my fucking ruler is at? We'll fold up paper a couple times, see how that works out. I'm going to check that again. That just seems awful close, but 2 millimeters. So I'm just checking to see how thick the paper is. Yeah, not even close. Oh, wait a minute. It was in inches. Alright, try that again. That much.
Where's your one?
Oh, I went to the store with your sister.
Oh, didn't I? When did she leave?
I don't know, 10, 15 minutes ago.
How long do you think she'll be?
Why? What do you need?
Tyler and Deshaun.
Oh, yeah, call her. She'll be able to pick them up.
Alright, cool. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah.
What you doing right now?
Well, I got the
Oh, I know what you're doing right
I
now.
got the firmware flashed on it. Got
Yeah.
the new program flashed on it.
Cool.
Now I'm installing the sensor itself.
Yeah, what do you fold the papers for? Oh, you're making measuring?
This is supposed to be 2 millimeters above the nozzle. I got the nozzle sitting on the deck.
Yeah.
And I'm measuring this.
To see if it's 2 millimeters.
And it's 2 millimeters.
Cool. Alright.
Now I'll put that there.
Wow, it's a digitalized ruler. That's
Pretty much, yeah.
That is like both sad and funny at the same time.
Ah, damn it. Do y'all know what I forgot to do?
What?
That I am live.
Oh.
This. So you gotta put that underneath.
All right, see ya.
All right, Bob. Yeah, call your mom. Well, that's a lot harder than it looks. Make sure you guys put that on before put everything to the deck like that. Alrighty. I don't know why, but I really want to crank down on that for some reason. I want to, sorry, I didn't show you guys what's going on here. So, that's exactly, and I got it pressed down. And when I had it on here, it's 1.99, close enough to 2. But I really want to crinkle these nuts, man. Oh, I just sounded wrong. Oh, you see what I mean? I just feel like, I don't know, man. Like they're going to vibrate loose or some shit. Let me see. I got something around here I can grab one. This is a maybe. We have to see. Regardless, it's definitely a tough fix. There you go. I'm happy with that. That's easy too. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to back off evenly on the wheel. Probably ain't going to matter, but I use these cog things here, so I'll count as one passes right there. I just keep looking there and then I count them. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'll come over here and I'll pick the spot again and I'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that should be, let's see what the paper says. Yeah, she's still, so let's do another 5. The same thing. Pick a spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick a spot. There we go. Alright. So that wasn't leveling the bed in any means, I'll take it that way. I just wanted to make sure that the nozzle was off the bed for whenever we go to do the home or whatever we're doing next over here on the program. So with the bed heated, lower the Z unit to nozzle is about 200. Huh? I didn't know it wanted me to heat the bed. Oh, fuck. So I guess we did it backwards because apparently we're supposed to heat the bed to normal bed temperatures that I use, and then do what we just did. So I'm gonna go back and, like I said, do it the other way. Which I'm assuming you hit control, temperature, yeah, all that looks the same. Bed, we're gonna go to 70. That's what I keep my bed at with the glass. I really hate there's no beeping. I gotta admit, I'm not happy that they took the beep away. So we got an X reading, we got a Y reading, but we do not have a Z reading. I don't know why. I'm assuming we're going to go through all of that with this program here. Let me read up on it some more. I am a quick study. I only need to read something once or twice, maybe 3 or 4 times, depending on how much weed I've been smoking. So basically, with the bed heated, it's supposed to lower the nozzle till about 2 millimeters off the bed. This does not have to be exact, but just the same distance between 1 to 3 millimeters between the nozzle and the bed before proceeding. We recommend moving Z to the bed, then jogging up 2 millimeters. So basically, that's what I'm going to do right now. Is I would say it's less than a millimeter off the bed because I had to pull the paper out from underneath it. So I'm going to go up 2 millimeters. Once you go to prep, move axis, which is at the top instead of the bottom now, which I actually kind of like. Move Z 1 millimeter, and then 1, 2. There you go. I hate there's no beep. I'm really, really, really upset there's no beep. I'm going to have to figure out how to turn the beep back on. It ruins it for me. Bed. This does not have to be exact, but just some distance between 1 to 3 millimeters between the nozzle and the bed before proceeding. We recommend moving Z to the bed, then jogging up 2 mm. More or less, that's what we did. 2 mm bed heated. Now adjusting the sensor by turning the small screw on the top of it. It is brass in color to set the sensitivity. Depending on the sensor and other factors, the LED on the sensor may or may not be on. So we skipped a whole part here, I guess. Sensor endstop test is what we're working on. Test the sensor detection. Alright, so we got to go back to prepare, back to move axis, back to move Z. I'm going to go 10 millimeters this time. Pop it up 32 millimeters because it's already 2 above. That should put me high enough where I can work with it. And we're going to test these sensors. So I'm going to put it here so you guys can see the light come on and stuff. And I haven't plugged any of this in yet. So first thing I'm going to do is turn the printer off. I don't like to work with it with it powered on. Give it a second. I'm going to do my famous magic trick with this thing here. Make it come out without trying. That's what happened last time. There you go. So we're pulling that out. Once we pull that out, we're going to plug it into here. Right there. And I still don't see the ZMIN anywhere. I see V2 EZABL 3 TH3D. Guy really likes his name. Alright. And then we're going to see if you guys can see this. Kind of got it in a pinch. But pretty self-explanatory where it goes. Can't really show you how to plug it in because it's behind the thing there, but snapped right in. No problems. We'll push the little tag for the Z back in the board. We're going to leave the board here because we've got to be able to see that light come on. Should I have done that underneath? Yeah, damn it, man. Power. Alright. So we're supposed to get a light on both of those. Oh, we got lights on both of them. Okay, that was too easy. Are they supposed to both be on like that? So sweet. So that was no help. Okay, just noticed something. Did you guys notice that? Here, I'll show you again. All right, lights on, right? So, I don't know, you guys really can't see it, but the light is on. And then the light over there is on too. You can see it flat, see it on the table, the reflection on the table. So, watch this. So, the mirror is sending back the reflection. That's an issue. But, do you know what I have? I have some Z-Tech board, some fancy $40. Well, hold on, let me see if I can find it. It's here somewhere. It came with the printer. I just never used it. Build Tech. So, I'm assuming I'm going to have to put fucking Build Tech on there. Which that sucks ass. I like my mirror, man. I wonder if there's some way to, let me read up on that. We're going to take a break. I'm going to read up on that because I like my fucking mirror. I don't want to not use my mirror. So, that's it for now. You seen so far how we got. Everything's powered up. I mean, we got power. Everything from now is just programming, which I'm good at that shit. So we should breeze right through it. I mean, we got everything loaded on there. It's supposed to be loaded on. Firmware is doing what firmware is supposed to be doing. So I think we're good. I will see you guys in the manana. We'll be going live with By God out of West Virginia. And smoking some cannabis, and I'll have an update for you on my mirror. Because I don't want to fucking do it without my goddamn mirror. But that's it is what it is. Peace. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.